Welcome. Start by telling me who you are, what's the name of your company, and what does it do?
Yeah, hi, my name is Stefan. I'm one of the two co-founders of MusicPlayer.com. It's a new music startup, and on this platform you can create your music profile. And you can do this just by linking songs from YouTube, SoundCloud, Vimeo, Dailymotion and music blogs. So we create a place where users really can create an expressive music profile. They can add background pictures and can unveil their musical identity. Yeah. And then the system is quite easy. You can follow other users and discover great music. Yeah. So beside this curation aspect that you can collect your music for yourself, you can also share it publicly.
What's your unique selling point?
So when you compare MusicPlayer to the major music companies like iTunes or Spotify, the main difference on MusicPlayer is the content spectrum. Because on MusicPlayer you have videos from YouTube, from Vimeo, mixes on SoundCloud, and on Spotify and iTunes you have the audio catalog, which is the released content of the artist. So we really want to be the music player for free web music, which is much more diverse and specified in different areas.
And who wants to use it, you think? Who are the people who want to put themselves out there and say, this is me?
So what we discovered in the last months is that for users who already listen to a lot of music on YouTube and Vimeo and SoundCloud, they see MusicPlayer and they say immediately, okay, I need this, because my music is on YouTube, it is on SoundCloud, it is on Vimeo, and on MusicPlayer you have then the place to unify all this to one listening experience. So for this kind of users, it's really easy. Yes, they immediately get it and they sign up and use it. But also for the probably mainstream user who is not so common with the free web music, it's very interesting because when you sign up and you find the right person to follow, then you have an amazing music discovery experience. So I always tell about this one example. So probably 6 months ago there was one user who came to the platform and he was posting, and today he's still posting so good music. I never met this guy before, but every second song is for me a killer song. So this is really our model, how we think we can add value to the existing discovery mechanisms out there. So there is a lot of discovery with algorithms where you compare songs and then propose new music to listen to. And we really think we want to be the place where a lot of people, everybody creates his music profile, like you create your profile, your business profile on LinkedIn, for example. You should create your music profile and MusicPlayer. And when we come to this position where so many people unveil their musical identity, when you then find the right people, you have the perfect discovery experience. This is our vision.
Yeah. So how many people use your service at the moment?
So there's a couple of thousand users. We don't disclose the exact user numbers at the moment, but it's a worldwide community. Yeah. So we are out of closed beta since 3 months, and we are used worldwide. So in Asia, also in South America, United States. So it's really around the globe. Yeah. But the major countries at the moment is Germany, because we are from Germany, we're from Berlin, and the United States.
And what do you think it will cost to gain a really solid marketplace? So not only costing money, but not only money-wise, but also time and people. How many people do you need?
So we think it is a normal process. So at the moment we really have a product where we have enormous feedback from the users who really say, I love this, I really use it all day. So we have a lot of users who say, okay, when I'm listening to music on the web or on the desktop machine, I just listen to MusicPlayer, because they now use the service probably for 6 months. And then there is their music library. So it's very sticky, because your actual music, what you like now, is there. You have your old archive on iTunes, but then you're very sticky to MusicPlayer. So to grow this will take some time, and this will take more positive user feedback. So at the moment we are very happy. Around New Year the first artist came to MusicPlayer, so popular artists in Germany. They use MusicPlayer now, not probably to promote their self, but to show what music they like. So we have, for example, Thomas D. from Fantastischen Vier. He's posting on his MusicPlayer profile music he likes, and then posts this to Facebook and Twitter and says to his community, hey, look, I like this and that.
So it makes him cooler.
Yes, he has something to share, because all these artists, they listen to music all the time. So it's really interesting for them also to unveil their musical identity beside their artist profile.
So it will take time, you say, to really grow. How much time? Are you talking about months or are you talking about years?
It's always what your goal is. When you say you want to be very, very, very big, this will take years.
Yes.
But we really want to, and we are at that position where there is a really nice growth curve. We opened up only 3 months ago, and so the viral channels on Facebook are very strong. But also now with our mobile application, we get a lot of signups every day. So this is more, to grow such a service, it's more like an art than a science. You can't predict this. You can just work hard, try to do the right things, create the right product, and then with positive user feedback, we hope we can grow very strong and fast.
Do you make money already?
No, not yet.
And where will the money be? What's the business model?
The business model, we really think, like I explained before, users are really very intense using this service. So we really think that we can add premium features to Musicplayr, where then the users want to pay for this service. And what this would mean is that we create an experience where users the first time want to pay for free content on YouTube, SoundCloud, Vimeo. Because what the reality is today is there is all this great content out there. It's on YouTube, on SoundCloud, and Vimeo, and the artists and labels, sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't like it. But we really want to have a service where users can interact with this kind of content how they want to do it, and then they will pay for this. And we want to share then this with
interact,
the artists.
what do you mean by that?
With interact, I mean to store it, to archive it, to use it. We want to use this content.
To keep it on their computer and have access.
Have access to it,
all the time.
Share it.
And you think people are willing to pay for that?
Yes, I'm 100% sure, because we see this really intense usage there. And we have some ideas on the mobile phone, what we can do, and also on the web, how we can add features where you can easily say, okay, if you want to use this kind of features, then you have to pay a premium of €5. And this is what I said on the panel before. So it's now the time of free music. Everybody says nobody wants to pay for music anymore. This is probably true, that there is more free music, and that the people don't want to pay so much than they have done in the past. But in the past, you had to pay for one cassette, €5 for a nice cassette. So there was this TDK Chrome stuff. You have to pay 5 Deutsche Mark just to make one mix. And we are 100% sure that real fans, they really want to pay also for music. But you have to create services they really want to use. And I think we're on a good way there.
What's the biggest challenge you face?
The biggest challenge, on the one hand, it's also from the technology side, it's a challenge because we handle all these different APIs. So we created a player where you can put in YouTube, Vimeo, SoundCloud, and music blocks and handle this like in iTunes. So you can skip, you can shuffle, you can rewind. And this is all done via these APIs. And we brought this now to the mobile phone. And this is all over the APIs with the content databases, so SoundCloud API, YouTube API. And this is a challenge to keep this running, and this worldwide. So at the very beginning of Musicplayr, we had a problem in Mexico. We haven't noticed that the Mexican guys could not play some contents. And really to have the strength and the product development to deliver this worldwide, this is really a challenge.
And isn't it also a challenge when you want to offer these premium services? So you ask people to pay, to use the music the way they like. That you will have, that you face the rights question. That you have to organize that in one way or the other.
This situation will come. So when we grow in the speed we do now and faster, then there will come the situation where we have to talk to the rights holders, because we're doing something with their content and people want to pay for this. So, but then we will pay out royalties to the artists and labels. So we really think this is a huge opportunity also for the artists and labels, because this can be the first time that users are willing to pay for free content. Yeah, so there is this YouTube content, there is this Vimeo content, and now when we make it happen that people pay for this is an awesome opportunity for the labels. Yeah, because then they get a chunk of this. Yeah, it's you can compare this probably what iTunes Match did with the ripped content. So there is this content which does not exist in the world of the labels. This is the ripped content. Yeah, and now with iTunes Match, Apple invented an opportunity to monetize this content. Yeah, so for this ripped content, there is an amount of money which is paid to the labels, and we think we can do this for free web content as well.
Well, I always well, I'm not really. I have never talked to people who are owners of rights, but it always seems like a difficult problem to tackle. You hear Spotify say the same thing. They say, well, because we make people pay, artists and record companies get money, so they should welcome us. But you see the opposite happening. At least you saw the opposite happening.
Yes, absolutely. So, but this is a really difficult question, because on the one hand, I can totally agree with the labels and also the artists. Consumers must pay for music. Yeah. This is sure. Yeah, this is for sure. And the time is over when Napster was there, that people tried to create technology that people don't have to pay for music anymore. But this free web content on YouTube and so on, it's there. It's a reality. And now you have to look how you handle
how you
this.
Monetize
how you monetize it. And there are sometimes strange discussions. I was on a conference in Cologne, in Germany, and there were a privacy discussion. And then there was a lawyer, and he said then, okay, when someone shares a YouTube video on Facebook, this is probably a real problem, from a privacy perspective. Mm-hmm. This could be, but it's reality. People want to share this content this way, so you have to deal with it. Mm-hmm. And we think we are on a good way to offer a solution there.
If you could change one thing in the music industry, what would it be?
That's an interesting question. I never thought about this.
Or
probably
give them an advice, if you could advise them something.
I think the advice is, and this is what we try with MusicPlayer, create experiences people want to pay for. And don't fight against what is already reality. I think it's totally okay when you say on YouTube there is an amount of videos and I don't want that these videos are played somewhere, or when the labels take down the videos from YouTube. This is their right, it's totally okay. But when you accept that the YouTube video is there, then accept that users want to, like I said before, interact with it in their way. They want to share it on Facebook, they want to put it on MusicPlayer, and I want to enjoy it with friends, and then create experience around this that people want to pay for.
Finally, what is, according to you, the most important trend concerning music and technology?
I think one very big trend is that we are now at the position that the labels and artists, that they face reality, that they really try to work out good partnerships with technology platforms on the one hand, and on the other hand also that the tech companies really want to work together with the labels. So I think the time is over that the labels close their eyes what's happening there and really try only to fight it. And on the other hand, it's also the time is over that tech entrepreneurs try to build things like Pirate Bay or Napster. Mm-hmm. I think this is the big trend, and this is a lot of opportunities, because internet technology is very disruptive for music, totally disruptive, and I think now it's the time to figure out the new models which will go forward.
Exciting times.
Yes.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.